Welcome to a brand new Nerds United on YouTube. My name is Greg Mahachko, coolest guy in the room with two thumbs. This handsome devil over here. He is the co-host of the year, Mike Luther. Hello, Mike. Mr.
Hello, sir.
I got back to the gym.
Yes. Oh, dude. Okay. Let's start off with that. Finally, I haven't been to the gym since March. I've been doing home workouts on occasion. I stopped for a while. I've been to the gym 3 times this week. I am loving it. Like the first time I went to the gym, I don't know what it was. I was driving home. I was so happy after the gym. Now, granted, I am super sore right now. I'm not sore like sitting here, like I'm fine, but it's like if I stretch, ooh, I feel that, you know. So far 3 times this week I've been in the gym. I'm not going to the gym tomorrow because it's a rest day. Because I did chest and triceps, legs and abs, back and biceps, and then I do shoulders next. But I always do a rest day before and after shoulders. So, but I'm happy.
When you went back to the gym that first day, did you step inside, raise your eyebrow, and go, "Finally, the Mike has come back to the gym"?
No, but God, I wish I would have. Why did you not tell me that before?
Honestly, I only know you went to the gym today. I didn't know you went, 2 other times this week. So sorry, I let you down.
All right, lesson learned.
Well, let's take the conversation in a completely different direction, shall we? Instead of talking about health stuff, we're gonna go the opposite way. Earlier today, had a brief text conversation with my buddy Dan. He was heading, as he put it, back east, which meant Mount Vernon. But he said, be jealous, and he sent me a picture of a bottle of the Frosty root beer from XL Bottling Company, Breeze, Illinois. I said, oh, you need to drop some of those off at my house. One for the whole family, or one for each member of the family. He says, no, that's when he said he's going the opposite direction. He said, I got a 6-pack and some ribeyes. It's okay. I can't remember exactly. I mean, I could look. I could look. I'm not going to. But he said something about spending time thinking about his mega cereal. I said, what mega cereal? He says, like 4 cereals combined into one. I said, I like it. I'm willing to try it. Let me get to thinking about it. I said, and we're probably going to use this idea in our Nerds United YouTube video. So thanks, Dan.
Let me stop you 1 second here. Before we go on to the mega cereal, because you mentioned XL, and both me and you, I believe, are familiar with XL. Besides ski, let's take ski out of it.
Okay. What
would be your go-to XL drink? Whatever you can get.
Ooh. That's tough. So for those of you not in the know, XL Bottling Company is in Breeze, Illinois. They bottle the greatest non-alcoholic beverage to ever, walk the face of the earth, Ski Citrus Soda. And you can find it on social media at Ski Citrus Soda, or I think it's myskisoda.com, something like that. You can actually have it, order it and have it shipped, I think, wherever you're at. And it's worth it. And I remember taking a 24-pack down to Dallas to a buddy of mine a few years ago. Had it in the back of the car, in the trunk. But so they have ski, and that's their flagship. But they also have a variety of, as I mentioned, they have the Frosty root beer. They have a red cream ale. They have a variety of fruit-flavored sodas. And pure cane sugar, which is kind of their high mark, selling point. And a lot of these sodas are caffeine-free as well. But they have like a blueberry breeze. There's a strawberry one, pineapple. I mean, they have a white soda, which, would be like a Sprite or 7-Up. And I believe that's called Lucky. Which ones am I missing, Mike?
You named the one what I would pick already.
Okay.
Well, you kind of named it. My go-to, if I could get it, and I have not had this since I was a little kid, orange pineapple.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Well, hey, you want to go to Breeze and take the XL Bottling Company tour with me sometime?
I could definitely do that. I also think we should definitely put this on their Facebook page. Yeah,
It worked with Abe's Gourmet Popcorn last week.
exactly. I mean, they at least liked it, you
Yeah,
know? They haven't gotten us free popcorn yet, but hey, maybe Excel, maybe you'll get us, I don't know, a case of mixed
it's my
sodas.
understanding, having never taken the tour, it's my understanding that the very best ski is the stuff that you can go and get right there at the factory.
Okay, that brings another question, and we'll get to the mega cereal. Trust me, we got plenty of time. But speaking of ski now, we're gonna rank. You got to rank your favorites as far as you got can ski, glass bottle ski, plastic bottle ski, and fountain.
Okay,
From best to worst, from best to not as good, because none of them are bad.
no, glass bottle ski is the best. Here's the thing. I heard years ago, and this is getting very specific and very, like this isn't going to mean anything to anybody not in Clinton County. But I heard years ago that the old Shell station in Breeze had the best. However, that has, or not Shell, Motomart, I'm sorry. But that has since been disputed. There's someone that I work with who swears she can taste the difference, and she says you got to go to the CC Mart out there by New 50, and it's the very far left ski dispenser. That's how specific. I said, so if somebody went and got you one that was, she's like, I could taste the difference.
Sounds like a challenge.
So,
you got glass ski. You got glass ski top.
So glass bottle ski. Then for me, it's fountain, and then can, and then plastic bottle. That being said, more often than not, when I was drinking soda pop more frequently, I typically just got the 20-ounce plastic bottle because for convenience.
Okay, did you say bottle, like the plastic bottle or the can first? Which I forget.
Can and then plastic bottle.
I might switch those, maybe.
Okay.
All right, there's some fly. I have problems with flies here. I'm just gonna tell you right now. And I hear him like he's like stuck in like the blinds, and I just hear.
This is the best.
No one else can hear this, by the way. Just like the last podcast we did, if anybody listened to it, which I'm sure a couple people did, there apparently was a large or a loud noise that I couldn't hear during the podcast, but Mr. Chad Smart, aka Book Smart in 2024, and Greg could hear it.
And it's not the first time I've heard it, just so you know.
Yeah, so I have microphones here. I have like legitimate microphones here, and first of all, I use my phone, which sucks because I can't get Facebook on my definitely not work laptop. I could eventually though. But I've tried to hook up the microphone in here, and it doesn't work. Because, well, the only place that would fit it is actually headphones. So I've tried it before, and it doesn't work. So I don't know what I got to do. Got to get a soundboard or something. I don't know.
We've got one.
Don't forget. Extra soundboard? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That might be. Well, we'll have to talk about this after the podcast.
That's definitely post-production.
Yeah. All right. Mega cereal.
All right. So again, the challenge was your mega cereal, and I don't want to go all four at once. I want to go back and forth. So I'm going to ask you, Mike, what's the first cereal that you're going to use as your composite for your mega cereal?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you mine, and I'm also gonna tell you my son's because I asked him what his would be. All right.
Since Nolan's not here to deliver it, you can give all four of his at once if you want.
Okay, his was Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Cocoa Puffs, Fruit Loops, and Cheerios. By the way, you missed him. You literally just walked by. Your eyes were closed.
That's all right. You know what? With that kind of list, he doesn't deserve to be.
Hey, first of all, let me start off with my first one then. All right, my first one, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Never was a fan.
First of all, when you mentioned cereal to me, didn't even say what it was about, by the way. Didn't say what it was about until right before the podcast, or a little bit before. You just said we're going to talk about cereals. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There's two cereals that pop into my brain. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is one of them.
Okay. Nah.
All right, look. Hey, but that's okay. You don't like good cereal. What's your choice?
So here's the thing, and I know I'm going to get beaten up for my first choice based on because if you're going with Cinnamon Toast Crunch right out the gate, you're not going to have my first choice on your list at all.
Maybe, who knows? Let's see.
Captain Crunch.
Just wait. All right, so Captain Crunch, not bad. Gets stuck in the roof of your mouth, a little bit, cuts it a little bit, but not bad.
Hey, if I learned anything from Family Guy, it's that Captain Crunch, look, my cereal does not cut the roof of your mouth, damn it.
Hey, look, you put a bowl of Captain Crunch in front of me, I'm not turning it down. Okay? So I got Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you got Captain Crunch. All right, next one I choose, and this is my top two favorites right here. Reese's Puffs.
Okay. I like the cereal. I wouldn't necessarily put it in my mega cereal.
Okay.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
By the way, let me just say, you can choose whatever you want. If you choose at any point in time shredded wheat, just know, okay?
I'm not.
You can choose whatever you want. All right.
I'm not going shredded wheat. That being said, no. So my next one, I like how, Nolan went with, he said Cocoa Puffs, I think.
Yes.
Cocoa Pebbles are better.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. You get more in the bag because the puff, crisp rice, each piece takes up less. You get a more compact bite. And I think the way it's made, you get a richer, chocolatey, milky flavor at flavor or chocolatey flavored milk at the end. So
yeah. Okay. I like that. Not bad.
Cocoa Puffs are okay. Cocoa Pebbles are better.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, my third one, Cookie Crisp.
Okay. So my third one, nothing against Cookie Crisp. It's just if I want cookies, I'll just go eat cookies.
It's not the same.
But I'm a fan of Honey Nut Cheerios.
Okay.
And
not bad.
Sometimes I won't even get milk. Just saying.
Okay. Little side note about cereals. On me, I never have milk in my cereals. I've had milk in my cereals one time, makes it soggy. Why would you ever have that? You get a bowl, you pour cereal in there. Done. Nom, nom, nom. Or you don't even need a bowl, really. Just get a cereal box. Be an adult. Grab it out of there. Leave. Okay?
Really, like in your entire life, you've only
one time.
That
I can remember.
I remember the 90s when I was old enough to watch Revenge of the Nerds, because spoiler alert, there's some adult moments in the movie, and it was and I'm spoiler alert, they went on the Tri-Lambs went on a panty raid of the sorority, the attractive college girls, and they're all watching the camera footage the next morning. They haven't slept because they've never seen boobs before, and they're drinking cereal. And so it's sad that this is where my mind went when you said you've only ever once had milk in there. They're getting a bowl of cereal. Instead of putting milk in it, they're cracking the beer because they're in college and putting that in the cereal.
Yes, first of all, that's a waste of beer, number one.
Yeah. Sorry.
Also, by the way, my son, and this is not me telling him to do it, he also doesn't like milk in his cereal. It's a genetic thing, apparently.
Better watch out for osteoporosis.
Trust me, I have 2 gallons of milk in my fridge right now. I could drink plenty of milk.
Just not with cereal.
Just not with cereal, yeah.
All right.
All right, fourth one. Now you were close on it. Not Captain Crunch. Peanut butter Captain Crunch.
So here's the thing. When it comes to Captain Crunch or its varieties, Captain Crunch is the only one that I care for. Not Crunch Berries, not Oops All Berries. It's just Captain Crunch. It's just...
Hey, have you tried Peanut Butter Captain Crunch?
Probably.
Try it again.
Okay. My last one, I called it audible after you said I couldn't have shredded wheat. No, here's the thing. I wasn't going to have shredded wheat, but as an honorable mention, I do like the Quaker oat squares. You can actually eat them as a snack. They're healthy. Now, you said Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and that's okay. But this was around in my youth, and then it went away for 15 years and came back 7-8 years ago. And I remember seeing it in the store and buying 3 boxes, and that is French Toast Crunch.
Okay. Yes, definitely. Is that back now?
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, yeah. I actually forgot about French Toast Crunch. I'll be honest with you. That was good. That's some good cereal. You know what? If I could replace, and I wouldn't replace, but if I could replace one of mine, probably Cookie Crisp. I would replace Cookie Crisp with French Toast cereal. Yes.
That's okay. You can do it. All right. Well, we have learned a lot about each other here in the cereal game. And I feel like there was something else that I wanted to bring up on the video, but I don't know what it was. And so I'm going to move on. We've got a podcast to record. Mike, do you know, I've been watching so much the last week or two, and I'm excited to talk about it all.
Yes. I watched one thing that you said to watch that I wanted to watch, which we'll talk about on our podcast, which people can't watch the podcast, but they can listen to the podcast.
Let's put it this way. If you have Netflix, we're coming after the shows you probably have been watching too.
Yes.
And of
you
course,
hear that, by the way, in the background?
Are you in LA?
LA. Nope, that's just the fire department that drives by. You know.
Is it a busy night in your town?
No, it's just I live right next to the fire department, so sometimes, they go on calls and they whoop it.
Well, they got to, no matter what. Well, I guess if it's 2 a.m, do they still do it, or have you not experienced it?
Yeah, I'm used to it though. Like honestly, like I several like 10, 15 almost years ago, I lived in above. Nobody knows where this is at except for some people watching. I lived above Rail Shake, which is a bar in Highland.
I know that place.
Yes.
I know the location.
Right. And there's obviously it's called Rail Shake. There's a railroad that is right there. And all the time there would be a train coming by.
Years ago, probably junior high level, I went and stayed the night at somebody's house, like on a Friday night to Saturday or Saturday night to Sunday, whatever. And I didn't think about the things you're supposed to think about. Location, location, location. And about 2 a.m, my ass gets woken up with the train speeding by, hitting the horn. I shot up off the couch like, what the hell? And, place I was at, he's like completely unfazed. Like, I don't think I can sleep again ever. So,
yeah, get used to it.
Yeah, so I'll tell you that name off air because it's someone you know, and it's not really relevant to the story to everybody else. Just know that Greg is not used to loud noises when he sleeps. And usually he's a very deep sleeper, but not that night.
And just know that the co-host of the year, a.k.a. me, is used to loud noises and definitely is not a deep sleeper. Now you know.
All right, that's it for the Nerds United YouTube edition. Make sure that you subscribe, hit the bell for notifications for when we drop new content, new videos. Thank you, Mike. And subscribe to the podcast at jerrymonkey.com and Nerds United on any of your favorite podcast apps. He is the co-host of the year, Mike Luther. I'm Greg Mahashko. We remind you always to be kind
and rewind.